Have you ever wondered why the ultra-rich seem to live in luxury but avoid the things most people dream of owning? You might be shocked to learn this. Millionaires and billionaires often do not buy the latest iPhones, brand new cars, or flashy designer clothes. What they do not buy might be why they stay wealthy. If you are new to this channel, subscribe quickly so you do not miss any upcoming videos. So, before you add that item to your Amazon cart or finance that shiny new car, let's talk about 10 things rich people avoid buying, and why you probably still do. Stay with me till the end, because #10 will flip your thinking on success. Point 1. Brand new cars. Let's start with something almost every middle-class American dreams of, a brand new car. Wealthy people often avoid buying new cars due to a strong understanding of depreciation and prefer prioritizing investments over depreciating assets. While they can afford luxury vehicles, many choose to invest their money, lease them, or opt for slightly used cars offering better value. This approach aligns with a more financially savvy mindset, focusing on long-term wealth building rather than the immediate gratification of owning a new car. Depreciation. New cars lose a significant portion of their value when driven off the lot and continue to depreciate rapidly in the first few years. This rapid decline in value makes buying new a poor investment for someone focused on wealth preservation and growth. Investment focus. Rich individuals often prioritize investments that generate income or appreciate, such as stocks, real estate, or businesses. They view cars as a depreciating asset, meaning they lose value over time and may not be a priority for their wealth strategy. Leasing versus owning. Some wealthy individuals choose to lease cars rather than buy them, viewing the lease payments as an expense rather than an asset. This allows them to enjoy car use without the financial burden of ownership and its associated depreciation. Prioritizing privacy and discretion. Some wealthy individuals prefer to blend in and avoid drawing attention to their wealth. This can mean choosing less flashy, more practical cars that don't scream luxury. Not car people. Some wealthy individuals are not interested in cars. They may not see the value in the latest models or features and prefer to focus their spending on other areas. Avoiding consumerism. Some wealthy individuals actively try to avoid consumerism and the pressures of keeping up with the latest trends. They may prefer to buy what they need and focus on experiences and investments rather than material possessions. Sleek. Shiny. 0 miles. That new car smell. But here's the catch. The moment you drive it off the lot, it loses up to 20% of its value. That is not a dent in your bumper. It is a dent in your wealth-building potential. Wealthy individuals know this. They often buy high-quality used cars, lease vehicles for business, or drive older, well-maintained models. Warren Buffett, worth over $100 billion, drives a modest car. Why? Because vehicles are depreciating assets. They do not help your money grow. They quietly drain it. But if rich people avoid new cars, what else are they staying away from that you buy without even thinking? Point 2. Trendy tech gadgets. Wealthy individuals may not always gravitate towards trendy tech gadgets due to various factors, including focusing on long-term value, practical functionality, and a preference for experiences over material possessions. They may also prioritize privacy, security, and sustainability over the latest features. 1. Focus on long-term value and functionality depreciation. Some tech gadgets, especially smartphones and tablets, depreciate rapidly. Wealthy individuals, often with a long-term investment mindset, may prefer assets that hold or increase in value, such as real estate or established businesses. Practicality. They may prioritize tools that are reliable, efficient, and serve a specific purpose rather than the latest bells and whistles. Repairability. Some may favor repairable devices with readily available parts rather than those designed for planned obsolescence. 2. Experiences over material possessions. Investments in experiences. Wealthy individuals may spend their money on travel, education, or unique experiences rather than on the latest gadgets. Focus on legacy. They might prioritize building a legacy through philanthropy, investments, or contributing to society rather than accumulating material possessions. 3. Privacy and security concerns. Data. Privacy. Some may be wary of the data collection practices of tech companies and prefer devices that offer greater privacy and control over their information. Security risks. They may be concerned about the security risks associated with new technologies and prefer to stick with established and trusted systems. Some of the wealthiest tech CEOs use phones several years old. Why? Status does not come from your screen size, it comes from your strategy. But this following item? It costs you thousands yearly and most do not even realize it. Point 3. Designer clothes, let's talk fashion. Balenciaga, Gucci, Supreme. Sounds luxurious, right? But here is a secret. Many millionaires do not wear them. While it might seem counterintuitive, many wealthy individuals choose not to flaunt their wealth through designer clothing. Instead, they prioritize understated elegance, practicality, and personal style, often opting for high-quality, classic pieces that are not instantly recognizable as luxury goods. This can be driven by a desire to avoid attention, a focus on comfort and quality, or a preference for investing their money in other areas. Focus on functionality and comfort. Wealthy individuals may prioritize comfort and practicality over brand names, choosing well-made clothing that fits their lifestyle. Understated elegance. Instead of flashy logos, many prefer subtle, high-quality pieces from brands known for craftsmanship and understated style, like Brunello Cucinelli, Loro Piana, or Celine. Investing over spending. Many wealthy people prioritize investing their money for long-term financial security and making wise financial decisions rather than spending it on status symbols. Not needing to prove anything, those genuinely wealthy often do not feel the need to prove their status through their clothing. They have already achieved a certain level of success and may not be concerned with external validation. Focus on experiences. Many wealthy individuals prioritize experiences like travel, education, or philanthropy over material possessions. Wealthy people value utility and comfort over logos. They dress well, but not loudly. Think Mark Zuckerberg's gray t-shirts or Steve Jobs' black turtlenecks. Designer clothes scream for attention. Real wealth whispers. Wearing $800 sneakers does not mean you are successful. It just means you spent $800. Up next is something almost every American pays for monthly, but rich people avoid it like the plague. Point 4. Cable TV and subscription overload. Cable TV, Hulu, Netflix, Disney+, HBO Max, Apple TV. Monthly fees all stacking up. For what? More screen time, less productivity. The wealthy understand that time is money. Instead of binge-watching shows, they read, build businesses, or network. They might pay for 1 or 2 services, but only if they get value from them. Do not let entertainment rob you of opportunity. And speaking of monthly costs, this next one quietly drains your bank account while making rich people even richer. Point 5. Credit card interest and debt. We are not talking about credit cards themselves. We are talking about interest. Rich people use credit strategically. They pay it off every month, use rewards, and build business credit. But most Americans rack up debt. Buy now, worry later. If you pay 20% interest on things that lose value, you are making banks and lenders richer, not yourself. But what if I told you even your daily coffee run might be keeping you from building wealth?